Hi, I'm Jeff Luty, the window expert. Today I'm with Mark Loisel. Mark is the general manager, co-founder, bottle washer, glass cleaner.
Whatever they need me to do.
At Vistamark Windows, based right here in Texas, a Texas brand serving Texans, correct?
Yes, sir.
I made a nice full-featured video with Mark. We'll put it up here in the corner or down in the description as well. You can look at it. It talks more about this window in general, but today I wanted to talk to you about this window specifically regarding its Texas Department of Insurance rating. In other words, if you live in one of the windstorm counties in Texas, I think there's 13 or so in parts of Harris, you may need, or probably going to need, this window. And this is my favorite windstorm-rated product. We sell a lot of it, and I love it. So thanks for taking the time.
Yes, sir.
So this product has a design pressure rating of what?
This particular size, it's around a DP 75.
75, okay. So DP, design pressure, and you can Google that if you need to learn more about that. It's kind of a way to rate a window's strength, how it handles the wind, how it handles the water, correct?
Yeah, both on a positive and a negative load situation.
Exactly. So when the Texas Department of Insurance, gets complaints that, oh my God, from the carriers, we spent $1 billion, we had another hurricane, raise the standards, make them harder, then your job gets harder, right? Because
it does.
You have to make the windows stronger, better, faster, like the $6 Million Man, if you're old enough to remember that. So there's some key things about this window that make it really strong, and I think probably the best way to demonstrate it would be to open that. Let's talk about first how to get that screen out, because I want you to show me how to get that screen out of there.
Okay. Of course, you open up the sash locks.
Okay.
Lift the sash up at least about 5-6 inches or
right.
so. Tilt it in.
Okay.
And you go in and pull the plunger tabs down and pull it in, and then you can remove the screen.
Okay, so here's what I like about your screen. Number one, man, you guys did a really good job on that roll formed aluminum. It looks really great. I like that. I like that it's color matching. I like that it has the pins instead of those black plastic tabs down here.
That's right.
Because when those things sit out in the sun for a couple of years, you go to pull off your window screens.
They come off
in your hand, yeah. And so I can do this even on a second story window, yes, because I don't have to go outside.
Correct.
To pull the screen off.
All interior.
Okay, so now you got the window open. Show us here, this is a part of your design pressure ratings. This right here is what? What do you call this?
Interlock.
Interlock, okay, so this one sticks down that way, and then there's another one over here?
Yes, and on the median rail itself, so they overlap and interlock together.
Okay, so when the window closes and we slide it down, you're getting sort of this connection sort of thing, right?
Structural and a seal at the same time.
Okay, good. So when the wind's blowing, because we know that's important, if this was not connected here like that, there's a good chance that water's coming down the window and the wind's blowing, you would start to see water come in here.
You're correct. Very possible to get by. There's nothing to stop it.
Okay, so what do you do then to keep water from coming in right here in this area?
Well, in this particular design, our window's unusual that the Endura has 3 seals versus 2.
Oh, okay. So you have one here, one there, one there. So that gives you a higher water pressure rating,
correct.
Right? Okay.
We resist more water and rain at higher wind levels.
Okay, excellent. Then tell me about these locks, because these aren't like regular ordinary locks. These are heavy duty, right?
Yeah, they're FER rated, so they meet California's code for breaking into windows and stuff. They have their own criteria.
Force entry requirements?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, and California, by the way, is like the craziest. They have the highest standards on all these sort of things. So if you're exceeding those, and you're not even in California.
No, they like to be different. They like to be above everybody else.
Well, we showed them, didn't we? Okay, so this is how it locks, and this is the whole water management system. Now, I notice you don't have a sloped sill on the front.
Correct.
Now, why don't you have a sloped sill? Or maybe we should explain what a sloped sill is first. So a slope sill is a window like this, right here. Look at this window. This window right here slopes. This has an 8-degree slope from where the window sash sits forward. And if you come over here and look at this window, this does not have a slope sill. Now tell me why. I got a little dust in there, by the way. That's my fault.
We thought it based on 2 things. One,
okay.
A lot of vinyl windows have a tough time with crowning, so by adding a pocket also prevents it from crowning up and down during installation.
Okay, good.
But the larger factor was it gave a way to give a lot of support and a pocket to hold in the bottom of the sash for DP ratings.
Okay, so I see, I see what you're saying now. So this part right here, guys, I can feel this right here, this channel, it's gonna slide down and it fits into this receiver down there, like this, right, basically?
Yeah, it's going into the pocket.
All right. So then when that sits in that pocket compared to the window, which by the way, that's a good window, it's just not designed for windstorm. You now have something in front of this sash and something behind that sash to help hold it in place. Is that correct?
Prevents movement, structural strength, and then water resistance.
Okay.
If water does happen to get there, it has ways of getting out, and that's why we have a larger...
That's what these things are here, these big weep holes?
Yeah.
Man, these are huge.
They're patio door weep hole covers.
No kidding.
So we decided to use that to help with the water shedding.
So you can handle a lot of water if you get it.
Correct.
Wow. Okay, so the reason that it's important to talk about DP ratings in a plus and a minus is because think about this, when a storm is coming, right, like a hurricane's coming to Houston, what's going to happen first? First, the wind is pushing against the window, right, trying to push it in. But then what happens once the eye passes and you're on the dirty side, I think they call it, right, the dirty side of the storm, now what happens?
Now you got to deal with the water and everything else that it's picked up trying to blow it in.
And you also get a vacuum.
Yeah.
When you get a vacuum. So that's why they have a plus and a minus DP rating. Most products are going to be both, but some products have more plus than they do minus. Because otherwise, the storm might pass, and then when the vacuum side comes, it just sucks this thing right out of the opening.
Yeah. It gives good strength, and also with these type of windows being the different ratings, there's also the rating of how much water a window can shed, and that deals in the R ratings residential, LC is light commercial, and commercial is the C rating. So that handles the rating of 10, light commercial 7, and then the residential one is a 6.
Wow. Okay, so you guys you really built this for performance. I mean, did you go intentionally building this, thinking about the Texas windstorm market?
When we started testing the window, we were surprised.
Really?
That it hit those ratings, hit the LC ratings and the commercial ratings on the fixture. Wow. It was a good surprise.
Yeah.
So it was, and we could build bigger windows for Texas.
So I heard a saying a long time ago, and I subscribe to it myself. Be the cheapest or be the best, because if you're in the middle, it just stinks. Nobody cares about you, right? This is not the cheapest window. Now, it's not the most expensive window.
True.
It's not the cheapest window, but it really is the best window that I have for a windstorm, and it is really a terrific product, and it's an affordable product, which is what I like. And then you guys also make it in so many different colors, and you make it with grids, and you make it without grids, and you make it with picture windows and sliding windows. I mean, you've really focused on doing a great job here.
It's a nice, healthy family of products with good sizes and good options for someone's needs. If they kind of pick what you want, we probably have that option.
Terrific. Last thing, tell me about the warranty on your product.
20 years on the glass.
Okay.
Paint option is 15.
Okay.
The laminate, like we see here, is 20.
Okay.
And all the hardware and everything else is 20.
Okay, good. So if I got a painted product, that's different. But otherwise, I'm going to get 20 years on the whole thing.
Correct.
And the most important part is the glass, guys. The glass is where windows tend to fail after a period of time because you can lose that seal. Of course, you're using Cardinal IG units from Cardinal. I talk about that in the other video. You guys do such a terrific job with this. This is a great product. I'm really proud to sell it. I'm really glad to spend time with you here today. Thanks for taking the time to explain about the window. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, share this video. And if you need help with your windows, please visit thewindowexperts.com. And if I can't help you, I'll point you in the right direction. By the way, we have a showroom, beautiful showroom. We're standing in it right here, 467 West 38th Street. Feel free to drop by. We'd love to meet you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.